Good evening everyone and welcome to another episode of the Miners Den Show, episode number 246. And we've got a good roll up tonight. G'day Craig and Mary Ann, how you all going? Scott C's here. Hello Bruce. Lorraine will be lurking somewhere in the background I reckon there. Tom's in. Wayne Armstrong, hello sir. The Gov is in. Another Mary Ann has just dropped in. Welcome to you. Robert Craig, say good day to the girls for me, please. G'day Raymond Perry, how you going? And we have Gabby from Narry. Welcome aboard. Sylvana's in. G'day, how you going? There's a Malcolm. Joe is in. I'm still Victorian prospecting. I did also see Duddle's Outdoor Adventures there. Gee, everyone's coming on now. Doug and Gary, hello. G'day Richard and Caleb. Oh, Chris is in. Walter, hello to you and to Margaret. Ken is there. Tom, he's come in. Another Tom. Oh, and another Tom's come in. They're racing around the corner and there's Corey there too. G'day Corey. Everyone is coming in thick and fast. We've got a really good show tonight. Oh, there might be something really special to see. Hello Marjorie, how are you? G'day Jim. Who we got? Who else has come in? Red. What am I going to say? We're going to see what it's like if you got enough gold to maybe pay off your Algo Force. Who knows? Nathan's there too. G'day, how you going? Margaret, there you are. I see you there coming in the corner. Yeah, so no, it's going to be a really good night. Dave's down in the Melbourne store at the present time. So if you wanted to drop in and say good day to the legend himself, he's down there. Deanne is in. Hello. Super Kid's there. Another Joe has come in. We've got a brace of Joes. Barry's in and we're just about to go silent. So strap yourselves in and let's get ready. Welcome to the Miners Den Show, Australia's most informative prospecting live stream. This is the place for all the latest tips, tricks, videos and entertainment for the gold prospecting and treasure hunting enthusiast. If you've just tuned in, welcome along. I'm the Coffee Bush Kid, filling in for Gold Digger Dave tonight. Coming up on tonight's show, we'll check out all the latest happenings on the gold price. I'll show you exactly what it looks like when you've paid your Algo Force E1500 plus off. We head back to the old house site to see what the Nocta legend can unearth. The team digs deeper underground. In part 2 of our feature at the Central Deborah Gold Mine, I'll show you a new product in the flesh and much more. Grab a cuppa. It's going to be a great show. I'm the Coffee Bush Kid. Let's get digging.
There's nothing like the sound of gold under the coil when I'm out there swinging my detector. That signal so sweet when I hear that beep beep. Couldn't think of many things better. I heard some old tin that nearly got me in, and that piece of lead really had me sweating. But there's nothing like the sound of gold under the coil when I'm out there swinging my detector. All those little rusty nails I've dug to no avail, although the signal didn't sound good. But there's nothing like the sound of gold under the coil when I'm out there swinging my detector.
It's been hot over the last week or so, but that hasn't stopped some diehards. An experienced prospector popped into the shop and showed us off a cracking find from last week, unearthed just on dusk. The nugget weighed in at over 71 grams with a value north of 15,000 Australian dollars. That's a fantastic result and a great reminder that hard work, perseverance and the right attitude are the key to uncovering those elusive nuggets. The new Nocta Legend 2 is starting to be shipped worldwide, and if you haven't placed your pre-order yet, now is the time. Head to minersden.com.au or drop in to one of our Miner Den Metal Detector superstores to secure your deposit. This machine represents the latest evolution in simultaneous multi-frequency technology, delivering cutting-edge performance at a price point that simply didn't exist when the market was dominated by a single manufacturer. Real competition brings real innovation, and tonight I'll be showing you one of the very first Legend 2 units in the country, and a little later in the show. The gold price has had a stellar run during last week, peaking at just over 7,900 Australian dollars per troy ounce before taking a short breather. Even at current levels, that still equates to approximately $232.50 per gram. With ongoing geopolitical tension and rising inflationary pressure, gold may still have more upside ahead. This week also marked the historic milestone, with gold pushing through the US $5,000 a troy ounce for the first time ever. Silver also had a strong run, topping $160 Australian per troy ounce. Checking the live gold price now, and we can see that it's trading at approximately $7,210 per troy ounce. So, give it the giveaway for tonight. Oh, you're going to love it. Scales. If you're out there getting the gold, you need your scales. They're an essential bit of kit for any prospector, making it easy to weigh your gold finds in the field. Tonight, I have 4 sets of 200-gram digital scales to give away. 2 to our Facebook viewers and 2 to those watching on YouTube. These scales are accurate to 0.01 grams and weigh up to 200 grams. They measure in grams, carats, ounces, troy ounces and more. Included is a weighing tray and calibration weight. To be in with a chance to win, simply comment in the feed while the show is live. If you don't win tonight and you'd like to grab a set, head to minersden.com.au to see what is available. Good luck and happy prospecting and treasure hunting. Now it's time to check out our first video of the evening as we head back to the old house with the Nocta Legend.
All right, we've got another target down here, guys. Still in at hard ground. This one's coming up consistently at around about that 40 mark. It's a little bit iffy, this target, but we'll try and see if we can't locate it with a pinpointer first.
Nah,
Nothing so far?
She's deep. I reckon it's around in there.
We can take a swing out of it and see what happens, Mr. Cobby Bush.
Yeah.
It is a target that is a little bit iffy, but let's see what happens here. Still in there now.
No, go, Dave.
Jumping around still a little bit. Have a go with a pinpointer. It's fairly deep there now.
It is.
Well,
yeah, go have another
I'll
go.
have one more swing over it. That's
Okay.
fairly solid still.
Yep. All right. I think I just saw something round. No,
No, not that time.
obviously wishful thinking.
Wishful thinking on that part, but that's all right. That must still be down a fair way if we're not getting it out as yet with the pinpointer. Take a couple more scrapes out and see. Up there.
All right, Dave, have a go.
Come back over again. Come from a bit this side. I reckon it might be a little bit in the front of the edge of this hole here, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
I'll
still
swap
in
your
there,
sides.
and it's still coming. It's coming up at a solid 44. So, Tom, haven't seen anything yet, guys. And it's still coming in consistently at that 40. Okay. Somewhere just in there.
Yeah.
We're getting it. Is it looking a little bit big, do you think, Mr. Copybush?
Yeah, I'm wondering whether it's going to be deep iron. If it's big deep iron.
Hang on. Is that something there?
Oh, swing over it again, Dave. See if it's there.
Oh, we did find something down here. I don't know what we've... another little bottle top there, guys.
Now there's our bottle top there. We got that. In fact, I'll tell you how deep we got it, because the acupoint has inches and centimetres on it. That was probably a good 7 inches.
So that's a great score from target, great depth. And look, I'm only sitting on sensitivity there of around about the 18, 19.
Yeah.
A very, very good depth from the Nocta Legend. Fantastic machine when you're out hunting for the coins and relics.
Yep.
Let's move right along and we'll see if we can't dig up something of some value on our next target. Well, Mr. Copybush, this has got to be my target that I think's got the best chance of being something good.
Yep.
I'm going to run it on here now and just run it across the top for you. We're showing a solid 46 every time. It's only down a couple of bars, so it could potentially be worth having a bit of a look at it with the pinpointer there.
Yep. Just in there.
In that area there. Okay.
So
Get rid of our chicken stick, and we've got some fresh chicken sticks coming, guys. These ones have had a fair hit in 2025, and just waiting on a new batch. We've ordered some different ones this time. See how we go.
No.
Okay, you're going to find this sometimes, guys. Again, another piece of
Aluminium.
and you got to get that when you're working around old house sites.
Yeah.
You've got to dig these targets because they're solid the whole way through.
Yep.
Unfortunately, no joy on that one for us yet. We're going to move straight into the next target. All right, guys, we're going to start off by showing this target down here. Just started up this camera.
Well, that's nice.
Absolute 38 every time. Again, it's fairly shallow. So let's take that away now and we'll have a look and see if what we've got here.
Yeah, it's only small.
Good, that's a good sign.
Only really small.
Always a good sign if it's small, guys. Got a better chance of it being a coin or something like that, as opposed to a nice big object, which is usually a bottle top. Okay, we've got a signal out this side here. Okay,
You can have that one.
I can have this one, I'm told. Well. Is an old historic place here. That looks like a very old islet that we've got here with dug out. So that'd
From a
probably
tarp.
be
Yeah.
from a tarp or something like that. Maybe someone was camped here. There was gold in the area as well.
Oh yeah.
Could possibly be from one of those tents. It'd be brass, I'm guessing, looking
Yeah.
by a little bit of
Non-ferrous.
green there. Non-ferrous. Gave us a brilliant signal, but again, not what we're exactly looking for. Well, we're going to go take another little rest. Fairly warm out here today.
Certainly is.
And we'll come back and show you what we get when we dig a few more targets.
Tonight's amazing discovery takes us to the Isle of Man, where a long-time detectorist uncovered an exceptionally rare Viking gold arm ring fragment. Ronald Cluckus was out detecting when he hit a very faint signal and uncovered a braided gold arm ring fragment dating back to around 1000 to 1100 AD. The piece was crafted by plaiting 8 gold rods together and was folded in half. It weighed approximately 27.26 grams. Cut marks on the ring suggest it may have been deliberately hacked and used as bullion or currency during the Viking era. The find was officially declared treasure and is now on display at the Manx Museum under the care of Manx National Heritage. Tonight, I'm showing you the Legend 2 in the flesh. There we go. One of the first units to arrive in the country. This detector builds on the strength of the original Legend, delivering improved performance, stability and versatility at a price point that continues to disrupt the market. It is a nice light unit. One of the things that I really wanted to talk to you about tonight with this, which is what everyone's going to look at first off, is see how we can put it down like all the other the Legends and everything like that have a trapezoidal shaft. This has a round shaft, but it's actually locked in, and when we get right to the end, we can turn it 90 degrees, so it will actually lay flat. So that will go in the likes of the Nocta carry bag, fits in there perfectly. You can put the other coils in, you can put your headphones in, everything like that. But when you go to to spread it out to open it, you must give it that 90 degree turn to be able to pull it out. If you leave it in the flat position, you can't pull it out. So that's a very important thing to remember right off the bat, is that if you do it, have it so that it lays flat like that, give it that first turn, then you can set it all out. Absolute ripper. Now with the Legend 2, you've got the 11-inch coil that it comes with. Also comes with an 8 by 5.5 coil and your headphones, and of course all the charging cablery here. So yeah, very, very happy to have that. I have not used it yet, but by gee, don't stand in my way at the weekend. Anyway, competition time. The Gold Digger Dave's Gourmet Pay Dirt Photo Competition has another winner. Congratulations to Casey J, our January winner. A $50 Miner's Den gift voucher is on the way to you. Just another reason why Gold Digger Dave's Gourmet Pay Dirt is Australia's favourite. It's no ordinary gravel. Entries are already rolling in for February, including this great submission from Wayne G. If you haven't grabbed your can, bag, tub or bucket yet, what are you waiting for? With gold prices hitting new heights, plenty of customers are uncovering rich mini patches with returns that outperform any other pay dirt on the market. Head to minersden.com.au or visit the Miners Den stores in Bendigo and Melbourne. Speaking of returns, let's see how the Algo Force E1500 Plus is paying off.
Oh, Mr. Coffee Bush, exciting times for you.
They are exciting times, Dave, because I've brought in all, you hear that, all my gold that I've got with the Algo Force E1500 Plus. Now, it's a special thing, Dave. All this gold equals the price of what we were selling them for when I bought mine.
Excellent. So that's a great score. How long ago did you get yours? I think we haven't even been selling them, not even a year now, have we?
We've been doing them since February.
Yep.
So, working it out on prices this morning at $237.56 a gram, I needed 12 grams to pay my algo off. And we have it here. If I even do that
On the scale there.
on the scale, just in case you're wondering what an algo's worth of gold looks like, it is that.
Look at that. absolutely magnificent. Now, we all buy metal detectors, guys, but I don't know, how often have you paid for yours?
Well, I can tell you, my first gold detector that I bought was a 5,000.
Yep.
I never paid it off. In fact, the biggest nugget I got with that was 4.5 grams, and that's still my biggest nugget.
Yep.
I had 6,000s, and I never paid those off either. This is actually the first gold machine that I've actually got enough gold to have actually paid it off. So it's really good. So this is where we say too, folks, bang for buck.
You cannot go past an Algo Force E1500 Plus.
No.
And like, that's more so, they don't charge a premium for brand name on it.
No.
It performs as the best PI machine that you've got in the business.
Over 90% of that gold is what I refer to as EMI gold. So that's gold that I've got with a monocoil in high EMI areas that you just couldn't get with another pulse induction machine running a monocoil. So I'm bloody wrapped with that. And there's some auspicious nuggets in amongst that, Dave.
Yes.
There's a 0.9er that I got in my Algo Force video.
Yep.
There's the 1 grammer that you unveiled to the world out of that Kinder Surprise that we did on the Miners Den show. So no, I'm really, really wrapped with this.
Like, it's not often that you can put, say, 2,850, which is what we were selling them for at that stage. We've got some bonus offers on at the moment, but put that in, less than 12 months ago. And get your money back, guys. The Algo E1500 Plus. When I looked at the gold price before, Mr. Coffee Bush, you've actually gone a long way to paying for your second coil as well, because between when you did the calculations earlier today.
This morning, it's gone up $4 a gram more. So 412s, 48. So an extra $48 just through the day.
Correct, and just to put some reference to that, guys, we're talking today, January the 20... I think it's
29th, isn't it?
No, 28th today,
28th.
Mr. Coffee Bush.
There we go, 28th.
Just the rise in the gold price today, you're actually getting into a profit situation.
Yeah, so it's pretty amazing.
There, the Algo Force E1500 Plus is a fantastic, mid-range PI gold detection machine that, if you work at it, as Mr. Coffee Bush has done, will give you some returns over time. Now, not everyone will pay it off in a year, but some people will pay it off in 3 months, and others might take a couple of years. Come and see us at Miners Den, and we'll look after getting you into the best value PI machine on the market today.
A new month brings a new batch of Dave's deals on all the equipment that you need for your prospecting or treasure hunting in the great outdoors. The GPX 6000 Nugget Finder and CoilTech coil offer has become a permanent feature when purchasing an aftermarket coil for your GPX 6000. To recap again, when you are buying a Nugget Finder 12x7 Exceed coil or a CoilTech Gold Hawk 10x5 elliptical, 9-inch round or 14x9 elliptical coil, you will get a free lower shaft to suit the coil. That is a savings of over $60. If you are looking to get into gold prospecting, then the best mid-range gold prospecting unit on the market is the Algo Force E1500 Plus. This machine continues to get gold and is $2,000 to $3,000 less than competitors' equivalent models. This month you can pick up the Algo Force E1500 Plus Ready to Go pack for $2,950 and includes a number of bonus offers. There's a Walco Small Pick, the 200 gram digital scales and plastic prospector's scoop. If it's a coin and relic detector that you're after, then we have several offers on Nocta range of premium metal detectors. Each of these detectors are competitively priced and many have bonus inclusions such as Dragon Digger, plastic sand scoop, fines pouch and more. To see what is included with the Legend, the Score, the Triple Score, the Findex Pro or the Simplex Ultra, head to our Miners Den Metal Detector Superstores in Melbourne or Bendigo, or check them out online at minersden.com.au. Shopping at Miners Den is your guarantee of fantastic deals, sharpest prices and super service for all things gold prospecting and treasure hunting. So we've got Ask Dave's question time now, and we have a question from Brian Alexander. Brian says, what is the difference between a spec, picker, nugget and specie? Hi Brian, thanks for the question. The main differences between all these bits of gold that you have mentioned is that size and what is attached to the gold. A spec is just a very small piece of gold that you have captured in a gold pan, and this size gold is unlikely to be detected with a metal detector unless there is a very high concentration of it in a small area. A picker is a slightly larger than a spec, but large enough to pick up with your fingers. With the technology like the AlgoForce E1500 Plus, some pickers can be detected, although they are usually close to the surface and will be missed if deeper. A nugget can be a picker, and it will be any size right up to the Welcome Stranger or the Hand of Faith. Detected using a metal detector, nuggets can be detected at increasing depths as the size of the nugget increases. It is essentially a large piece of gold. A specie is a gold nugget that is attached to or still has some of the host rock embedded in it. This may be ironstone or quartz or some other form of rock. Again, these can be any size. In the last video of the evening, we continued to head further underground at the Central Deborah Gold Mine. Let's see how we go below the surface now.
Oh guys, let's come down. We're just heading down here into the Central Deborah Gold Mine. It's going to get a little bit dark down here, but as our little wristband says, it's dark, dirty, deep and awesome. I'm with Nugget Nathan and the Coffee Bush Kid, and let's go down and have a look and see what it's like underground, the way the old miners used to do it. We're all decked out here. Don't need to put one of these on when you're walking around on the surface, but making sure we're going to stay safe here. Let's get down there with our lights and see what's happening underground.
Well folks, here we are at the red door, ready to go into the mine. We're going to move in a bit closer with everyone, and we're going to find out what's behind the red door.
Well guys, it's certainly dark down here, that's for sure. Just wandering through, we've come to a mine truck. Very interesting piece of equipment there, Mr. Coffee Bush. What do they use that one for?
That's for putting all the ore in, Dave, for getting up. And they'll come back down empty and they'll refill them down there. Nathan's looking for species.
As you would when you're down a mine. Very interesting, just looking down here. Lots of equipment and bits and pieces in here. On a actual tour, there's the Coffee Bush Kit we just got in there. Let's see where we're going to in this hole here.
Righto. What we're going to do to start off with, we're going to have a look at our mine shaft, which is over this side here. So what I need is a nice semicircle standing over this side here in front of me. So we'll move and start all the way around over this side, semicircle over here in front of me. If you are shorter, full rank, stand in front of the taller person you have brought with you. The shorter you are, the higher your rank. And that beautiful pink jumper is the highest ranking officer underground today. You're in charge of everyone, right? Make sure they behave. You can handle that for me. You see me over the back there, okay? Yep, all good? Yeah, 61 metres underground. It's about 200 feet. It's the same height as a 22-storey building. That's how far underground you are. And here is our mine shaft I mentioned very quickly up at the surface. Mine shaft at Central Deborah is 422 metres deep to the bottom of it. It's got 17 levels. Sounds like it's a long way, and it's not. This is the shallow mine in Bendigo. Deepest mine in Bendigo was the Victoria Quartz mine over on Victoria Hill, and that mine was 1,406 metres deep, had roughly 37 levels in it, deepest mine in the world at one point. So what you're standing in right now is a baby mine. Alright, but don't worry, I've got cages we're whipping up and down, carrying men and equipment like that big ore truck there in or out from underground. So, miners up and down in this compartment, tools, equipment and rock all up and down in this one. Compartment over the far side all boarded up, that one's our smoke box. Its job was to act like a chimney, it sucks air out, that's good. We like that, it helps air circulation, it's important because at the end of every shift, miners blast the rock apart with explosives that created dust and fumes, and your smoke box would help draw the dust and fumes out so it was safer for the next miners working underground. Just before the blast, take off the boards, helps increase that draw of bad air. And your last compartment, that's our silver rocket now, our secondary alley map, but in the old days, that's where our ladderway was, or our manway. That's where miners were climbing out from underground when they had to, generally in case of an emergency. Alright, so from here on level 2, using ladders, it might have taken 15 minutes to get back up to the top, which isn't bad. But from level 10 and below, a miner looked at a climb that was getting closer to 2.5 hours. And that was after his 8-hour mine shift. He didn't get paid to climb them either. He climbed out for free and he carried out any other equipment he took down with him at the start of his shift, like lunch bags. They were carrying them out too. Not my idea of a fun time. I've climbed the ladders before. Climbed down to level 10 before they flooded it, climbed back out again. It didn't take me 2.5 hours. But I hadn't worked an 8-hour mine shift, I wasn't carrying anything, and they most definitely paid me. I wasn't climbing the ladders for free. That rings the bell, depending on the code. Winder driver at the surface knew exactly where the miner was and what he wanted. That's how they were communicating. Those bells were connected on every level too. So if you rang it here, every other level knew what was going on. A bit easier nowadays, there's electric buttons, I've got Wi-Fi down here too. I'm not going to give you the password, but we've got it. But the further underground you go, hotter, wetter, more humid, things love the braking conditions like this. That's why there's a few different ways to talk to the surface now. So if one does fail, we've got a plan B. One last thing in this area here before we do move on. This part of the mine that you're all standing in right now is called the plat, and every level has a plat. It's just a big area that's off the front of the mine shaft, big enough to skid your mine truck around on the metal skid plates here or store equipment against the wall.
Well, that was a good time down underground there with Dave and Nathan. Now, we had a question before, another one from Brian Alexander, and he asked, was there going to be a 5-inch coil for the Legend 2? And the answer to that is no. There will be a bigger coil, a 15 by 12, and there will be a 9-inch round. So they are after accessory coils after the market. And yeah, so they'll be good to run with the Legend 2. Now we've got the viewer giveaway, so the scales. So congratulations to tonight's 4 lucky winners of the 200 gram scales. On Facebook we have Mike S and Rochelle Creaser, and on YouTube we have Dano1 and Ashley Bean. So congratulations to those winners. Please let Corey know your details in the feed so we can send them out. Well, that's it for episode 246 of the Miners' Den Show. Be sure to tune in next Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. as we continue our underground adventure at the Central Deborah Gold Mine. Learn more about the Legend 2. Head back detecting with the Nocta Legend, and showcase more Pro Series accessories and give away more fantastic gear. Thanks for watching the Miners' Den Show. Good night, Australia, from the Coffee Bush Kid.
There's nothing like the sound of gold under the coil when I'm out there swinging my detector. That signal so sweet when I hear that beep beep. Couldn't think of many things better. I heard some old tin that nearly got me in, and that piece of lead really had me sweating.